I'm Jennifer Zick. I am the founder and CEO of Authentic, and I wanted to share with you today some really common characteristics we see among our clients who run on EOS and why it is that they experience what we lovingly call random acts of marketing and how we help them get unstuck and really mobilize the revenue engine of their businesses. So I'd like to start by first looking at the traditional EOS accountability chart, which is such a powerful tool to help a growth business get started. Most of you are familiar with this idea that an entrepreneurial business has a visionary leader. Hopefully they have an integrator, that second in command role that is leading and managing across the business. And then there are three core capabilities that EOS identifies in growing businesses: sales and marketing, operations or delivery or customer experience, and finance and admin. And the fact is, what we've seen at Authentic, for the past 8 years, we've been helping entrepreneurial businesses to grow and evolve across all industries and business models. And we've seen a really common story play out. Most entrepreneurial businesses start out as founder-led and sales-driven, and that's just a natural evolution of any business, because you really don't have a business unless you can prove that you can sell something multiple times and then deliver it well, and then run a strong back office so that you can run a legitimate business. So this is the core structure of any entrepreneurial business. They really start out founder-led and sales-driven, and then they begin to achieve some operational critical mass, and the machine is growing, and that's awesome. And usually by the time they're around 5 million in revenue, they're really starting to look at the marketing role in their business. But at that time, when they look at marketing, they often are frustrated. They're feeling those random acts of marketing that I just mentioned. And the reason for that is because when you look at marketing through the lens of sitting in one box of sales and marketing, the concept is great. The concept of having a unified revenue team is the ideal state, truly. But when you are building a sales-led business, usually the person sitting in the seat is a sales manager. And what that means is that marketing is reporting to sales for the most case in these entrepreneurial businesses, or marketing might even not be within the business. It might be ad hoc done by agency partners outside of the business who are being directed by sales or a founder. And so marketing in that context has a little m. It's what I call little m marketing. And when you have a little m marketing organization in a growth business, it's usually then tied to sales initiatives, which means the marketing function of the business is only focused on the first part of the customer revenue pipeline. That's new business acquisition. So all of marketing's budget and activity is all about create demand, create leads, help us get new wins, and get the credit for helping to source those wins. That's not a bad thing. That's a good state for an early stage business. But once you have customers or clients, you have to be looking beyond just acquiring new customers or clients. So let me talk to you about what some of the little m dilemma pain points are in growing businesses. When you're operating like a little m company as a revenue team, your marketing is going to be reactive. It's going to be scattershot. Your marketing team, if it has one, is going to be just taking whatever shiny object ideas are coming from leadership or sales management, and they're not going to be strategically laddered up to the vision and the growth of the business. You're going to feel frustrated because you don't have clear ROI on your marketing spend, nor clear accountability on who's really responsible to drive the results. Like I already mentioned, marketing is going to be overly acquisition focused, just focused on new business. That's the whole emphasis. You'll have immature marketing processes because you have a sales manager rather than an experienced marketing leader who can really level up processes, channels, systems, marketing tech stack with the knowledge that a modern marketing organization really needs. You're going to have missing elements or an altogether missing marketing scorecard. Too many growth businesses are relying on what we call vanity or engagement metrics only coming from agency partners. Metrics like visits and clicks and shares that are nice early indicators, but they don't really mean anything in terms of converting to revenue. So they're confused about what metrics should be on the marketing scorecard. And then the really frustrating and sad part to me is to see teams that are trying to row in the same direction, but you've got friction and lack of alignment between the people in the sales roles and the marketing roles, and there's tension because they're not clear about who's delivering what aspect. And so these are all little m dilemmas, but the good news is at Authentic, like I said, for 8 years we've been working with hundreds of companies across industries and business models, solving these issues through our Authentic growth methodology. So our team of experienced CMOs are expert Authentic growth guides. They're helping to solve these issues to help your business make this seat flourish by having big M capabilities. So we're going to help you level up the role and the function of marketing in your organization by bringing the wisdom of an experienced CMO with modern marketing capabilities and our entire community of resources together with our methodology, helping you take your VTO with your little marketing strategy box and build a full marketing operating system around that so that you can achieve big M results. And what that looks like is that your entire customer life cycle is accounted for. Big M companies continue to focus on customer acquisition, net new wins. You have to have that lifeblood of wins, but they also are focused on the entire customer experience, the full journey, making sure they're retaining great customers and clients, that they maximize those relationships, that they don't experience high churn volume, and that they build those winning relationships into true advocates that carry their brand message out into the market and create more net new business. This is the full customer life cycle, and Big M marketing also has clarity of the value financially that marketing brings to the organization. Clear ROI, a clear understanding of the customer lifetime value, of the cost of acquisition, and all the metrics that really matter for revenue in your business. So what does Big M marketing really look like opportunity-wise in your business? It looks like solving all the dilemma issues. It looks like focused marketing activation that aligns with your growth. It looks like you know how to say no to the wrong shiny object things so that your yes can be more powerful, more strategic, more outcomes. You have clear accountability across your sales and marketing team, clarity of roles on the team and who is providing which aspect of the journey. You've got a full customer life cycle that's matured so that you're not forgetting to retain and build upon your success. You're always maturing your marketing processes and systems. They are never set and forget. A growing business will need to constantly be up-leveling to achieve increasing maturity for scale and sustainability. You've got the right metrics on both your sales and marketing scorecards, and the teams understand what they're looking at and what they're accountable for, and you truly achieve one aligned revenue organization. This is the flywheel. This is what we do at Authentic through our Authentic Growth Methodology and our Authentic Growth Guides and our experienced CMOs. So we're so excited to help companies who run on EOS really understand the value of marketing in their organizations, one step at a time. This is how we do it.